Hello bimbos, some of you may have realized that I had gone missing. And no, it was not intentionally, as my workaholic self would have never allowed that in a million years. AI had taken down my channel due to me being a sex-positive tarot card reader. YouTube is not the best when it comes to sex videos, sex education. We learned that recently when a guy literally nared his ass on camera and considered it educational, and it was allowed to be put all over YouTube. I don't know if it has since been taken down, but I feel like the lines of sex education on YouTube are very blurred, and there definitely needs to be some strategy. For a little bit of context, my channel was taken down without any previous community guideline strikes. It is not a channel that ever endorses any form of harassment. If anything, it's a very safe space for the LGBTQ+ community, as well as minorities and women. And it also has never featured anything even regarding pornography, if you know what I'm saying here. As many of you know, my channel was very clearly sex positive. There was nothing on my channel that screamed this was for kids or this was for anybody else that was not trying to learn mostly about their sex lives, because as you know, as a tarot card reader, I do believe sex and spirituality are very intertwined, so it's a very important topic for us to be discussing. All that being said, it's really hard to figure out why exactly my channel was even banned in the first place, because all of the rules regarding, all the community guidelines regarding sex or sex education are very unclear. For example, one of their rules, pretty much all of them, lead to saying that as long as something is not sexually gratifying, then it is allowed on their app. And what exactly does sexually gratifying mean, everybody? Because I feel like sexually gratifying, especially for women, can be seen as something very objectification. I feel like especially women, the things that women do could be seen as sexually gratifying, even if literally we're just wearing a low-cut top like this or something like that. Somebody could consider that shit sexually gratifying. So I feel like there needs to be a much more in-depth rule written about sex education, and there needs to be a more in-depth explanation as to what could be potentially sexually gratifying on the app. Sexually gratifying. Okay, yeah. In order to get real humans to look at my account, I was forced to create a Twitter. And what did they say to me, everybody? What did they say to me? They literally were like, submit an appeal, right? And make sure to include your channel URL. Here's how you can do that. And then they linked like a way for me to get my channel URL. And I was like, wow, this is really helpful, because since my channel is deleted, like there's no way to access it. Honey, no, they were not thinking that far. They literally sent me the same support that they would send to anybody, that literally said, sign in. Sign in? Bitch, sign in where? Sign in how? My account is deleted. Like, I'm not a professional hacker. I don't know how to sign into an account that has been deleted. I don't know how to get the URL to an account that's already dissipated into the abyss. Like, who do they think I am? But I just thought that was so funny. That was like cherry on top. Like, they really do care. They really do care. How you can get your link to your account though, if the same problem has occurred to you, they send you it in the email attached with, you know, your channel has been terminated. This is not something also I want to mention that literally just happened to me because I'm a sex positive reader. This has happened to YouTubers all over for no reason. They never give explanations. Obviously, I've determined, I think it is an AI issue. Whenever it picks up even a word or something in the slightest that is off, they will flag it immediately and it just will bam boom be taken down, bitch. So I feel like this entire issue with like the AI overall could be so easily solved if they literally just had somebody look at the account the second that an appeal was actually submitted, rather than having an AI check it over again. But I have some solutions as to how YouTube could actually make this a lot easier for themselves as well as other individuals to understand not only the community guidelines but also how to post safely on YouTube. Starting with refining the community guidelines, making sure that everything is extremely detailed, especially when it comes to sex education, because it's already such a touchy topic and I want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. Number 2, I think YouTube needs to determine whether they are an app for kids or whether they are an app for adults, because my understanding is that YouTube already has an entire website dedicated for kids, but there are still people being able to post children-related content on YouTube overall. I feel like that's a huge crossover that just needs to be divided. One of those ways that they could do that is actually there is a section that says, is this made for kids? Which is required that every single person fill that out. And if it is made for kids and somebody puts that on there, I think that they should include like a warning that's like, you should be putting this on YouTubeKids.com then, not on YouTube.com, which is for more mature audiences, I would say. Not just that, but before a video can even be posted, I think that there needs to be some sort of AI technology that looks over your title, your thumbnail, and gives you a warning before you even put it out there that this could potentially be flagged or cause harm in the future for your channel, because I feel like that would prevent a lot of this from even happening in the first place. Overall, for those of you worried, I was literally just pressed about this for like the first day, and then I was kind of like, wow, I do have the opportunity to genuinely take a break. And believe it or not, I did actually ask for Divine to intervene before this even happened, and I feel like it was for an extremely important reason. So only ask for the Divine to intervene if you are serious about your life going through some major tower moments or life-changing sort of moments, because it will hit you, and it will hit you pretty hard. So be prepared for that. Also though, I have some announcements regarding the channel as is. So if I'm uploading this on a new channel, welcome to everybody. I'm still kicking it, I'm still going at it, I'm still probably gonna be the dick witch, whether they like it or not. But that being said, I am going to start moving away from doing tarot card readings. I've started a Patreon where I will still do sexy 18+ pick a card readings, probably 1 to 2 times a month. I also now have a collective channel, woo, which I love so much. More kind of doing the collective readings. I just feel like it's very refreshing towards my energy. But on top of all of that, I have actually gotten a lot of support from you guys to start making more videos pertaining to manifestation, law of attraction, love, dating, sexy time, girly talks, as well as spiritual talks, and thrifting. I'm gonna do a lot of like little thrifting videos, crafty videos, just gonna basically throw out all of my interests into the hands of you guys, and we're just gonna have a lot more fun with this channel. I feel like as an editor, somebody who has been editing literally since the 6th grade, tarot is great, tarot is wonderful, but it doesn't really get to showcase off all of my skills, and especially when it comes to like my skills in front of the camera too. Batty, we ain't hitting any of that. So I'm very excited for these changes. These changes have really, I've been wanting to make them for a long time, but I think that this push absolutely needed to happen, because I would have just been stuck in basically the same loop for a long time. And I'm just praying that all of you will support me regardless of my decisions that I would like to make on this channel. Okay, so I think that that's all the notes that I had. I really just wanted to make this like a quick, very fast, very short video about like what the happened, because even I'm still in that state of like, I don't know. Like, that's the biggest message overall that I want you guys to take away from this, is it does not matter in your life. You're always going to run into tower moments like this that really throw you off just to test your strength. And a lot of people see these moments and they run in fear, the opposite direction. They run. They think, okay, now I have to do something practical, or now I have to do something like logically based, when that's not the case at all. It's just a test of your intuition, and it's a test of how strong you are in this next chapter of your life. And honeys, let me already tell you, this bitch is stronger than she has ever been. So I'm excited for this new shit that's happening. I'm praying that you guys are too, and I'm also praying that I get my channel back so that I could see all of you guys again, because I definitely, I'm gonna cry, but I definitely miss just everybody. But I just thank you guys so much for always loving me and for always supporting me, and for just believing in me and my dreams regardless of what's happening. The Discord has been popping regardless of this whole thing happening. So I'm happy, you guys. I got really big things coming for you all in the future that have already started coming for me, and I'm very excited to share them. So yeah, okay, enough with the little teasers and everything. Let's get on with our lives. I love you. Goodbye.